Alright. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'll be back in a sec. I'll be back in a sec, and then we'll start this. Yeah, exactly. Be back in a minute. 6-hour flight to Spain, 6-hour flight back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I would love to create a Pokemon XD save file. Nice, like, option autoplay. No. New name? Michael, David, or Adam? What are these name choices? What am I naming this guy? Guess he can also be the Tapster. The first game had the Banger Mirror B theme. I don't know if he's in this game or not. Yemo, please help. What is the strat? What is the strat for this game? Who's the best Pokemon? Oh, rip those two. Those guys are just actually probably dead. The ship's been kidnapped by, like, Lugia, I think. Or Palkia, or something. Well, it starts easier, but if it doesn't end easier, then we got problems. Alright, I mean, if I have a Salamence, I definitely judge the power of Pokemon by just looking at how, like, mean they look. Salamence is a big dude, and Earthquake is known to be a good... Like, these are all good moves, I think. You can just, like, power up my Dragon Claw. I think that's what this does, right? Oh, it just powers up your attack in general. Turn that down a tiny bit. Now I'm just gonna die to poison in the first fight in the game. I'm gonna have to pull a type chart up too, because I have no idea. Yeah, like that. Apparently, dragon type moves are not very effective against whatever the hell Metagross is. Dude, I'm dead. He got me. I hope this was a scripted loss or we're starting this game over. Okay, it's fine that I lost that. Without my trusty Eevee, my aptitude for battling is very acute. Is it? I picked one bad move and then died. That was a scripted win? Well, then how did I lose it? Okay, that was just a battle simulation. Is there a Pikachu corn? Does that even exist? Oh, it does exist, doesn't it? I think I remember this guy. Where is he? No, yeah, there he is. He's an anime freak. My Tapster. If only your father were here, Tapster. This game is ugly. There's like bloom, just blanket applied to the screen. I think. Everything is slightly washed out and glowing looking. P-star DA. The star makes it look like they're censoring something. Kinda weird. Yeah, I guess they don't use Pokédex in this world, they use PDAs. Can I go to my room and see my Nintendo Gamecube in the room? What is this? Oh, that's the pinecone one, isn't it? The noise it makes is interesting. I thought that was like the top of an Oddish or something. My Pokemon knowledge is very low. I can recognize like most Gen 1 Pokemon, and then like a bunch from Gen 2. And then I kind of really fall off after that. I'm just a true Gen 1er. Okay, can't go anywhere. It is, though. For what I care about, Gen 1 is very good. This must be Jovi with her Gardevoir, but smaller. I don't... This thing probably evolves into a Gardevoir. Look at all the trophies in the corner. And there's Plusle. I know that one. No Gamecube. This is the Tapster's room. No Gamecube. Hide and seek. Have a chat with Adon. Look at how high up the basketball hoop is in the room. There's like 20-foot high ceilings and the net's all the way up there. I don't know who Adon is. Well, all of the sports stuff makes me think that the Tapster is more of a sports kid and does not play GameCube. Oh, there we go. You. Gone off to Dr. Kaminko's mansion, a big weird house. There's a book, there's a Let's Play. They publish Let's Plays in books in this universe. It's Psyduck and something else. It's Dugong, right? No, the book is just called Let's Play Hide and Seek. It is not a reference to Let's Play, like the internet thing, which probably did exist at the time, definitely did exist at the time this game came out, but like not, yeah. Quag. I guess that's a Quagsire. Sound from the TV is upsetting the Psyduck. Can I turn the TV off? It's upsetting my Psyduck. Yeah, I don't know a single line of the Pokemon rap, and I'm gonna keep it that way. It's, the guy from the Ruby box art. I don't know his name, but there he is. So can I just, like, save anywhere in this game? Awesome. Chobin. I think Sunkern is supposed to be like one of the shittest Pokemon, isn't it? I lost my Salamence. I guess it was just a simulated Salamence. I didn't actually have a Salamence. Oh, it flinched, hell yeah. How is a dark move not super effective against a guy with Sun in his name? Yeah, some of the lowest base totals. You're the tapster? No. At my house. Reminds me I gotta do something later today. Yo, let the VCR roll. They're still using VCRs in the Pokemon world at this point. Zoomer playing Pokemon XD. Like, what's a VCR? The unhealthy sandals. Studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point. Keep wearing these, and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. I don't know, if we could have, like, some kind of Poke video system. Wait, what did he just say? Oh well. He introduced himself, but I didn't quite catch what he said. The power-draining light bulb. At first glance, it's an ordinary sort of plain light bulb, but it positively gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. So it's an incandescent then. Keep using this, and the electricity bills will grow shockingly, and it won't be easy to find out why. Please come back to the lab. I need your help with something. Yours truly, Professor Crane. I can't believe I feel like I just finished Bot and Kaitos, and now I'm playing this. There's like no end to the text games. I should have picked Chicken Little. Baden Kaitos was like 405. That was also SafeC's fault too, for the record. All of the remaining RPGs are going to be SafeC's fault every 5 polls. Yeah, this was a draw between this and Chicken Little. I picked this instead of the chicken. They should have made Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the GameCube. Imagine if I was forced to play a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, I don't even think I would be doing GameCube thing. I would just quit. Hey, it's Chansey. That's not Chansey? Oh, never mind. The Purify Chamber. Sounds kind of ominous. Where's the professor? He went downstairs. I don't know a thing about Pokemon. It's the kind of thing that just like, you'd figure that after so many years of being an epic gamer, the Pokemon would just rub off on you, but it hasn't. It really hasn't. Purify Shadow Pokemon, in which a Shadow Pokemon's closed heart is made to open again. 5 years ago, criminals used artificial means to close the hearts of Pokemon. Well, didn't we just have the ability to do that in the first game? Why don't you just go ask my guy from the first game? I'm pretty sure he could just do that. These seem like good guys, but they're good guys with snag machines. Like, sure, I'll take the Pokemon theft device. In the first game, I think you, like, are a criminal or you get it from criminals or something. I should tell you, the snag machine is an outrageous piece of work. It is used for stealing Pokemon from other trainers. We didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately. Okay. They're to be pitied. We developed the snag machine to take back such modified shadow Pokemon. Trainers out there are modding their Pokemons these days. Yeah, I know, Rory. People paid for those. They're gonna stay up. Pokeballs aren't used in the OR region, so we import them from another region. I like how region gets to be all caps. Like, the all caps thing is like if you have a keyword or like a bit of jargon, you all caps it so that people know that that's what it is. This is just region. Like, yeah, I know what a region is. I get it as like a stylistic thing. It's the same as like having text where one word will be like in red or something. I recognize Teddy Ursa from Pokemon Channel. I've played Pokemon Channel. I know what this is. Tapster, the aura reader is responding. Throw a Pokeball at it. No. I have to. This better be like a scripted catch or something. Hello? Oh, I had to pick Teddy Ursa. I guess because these are all going to be double battles, right? That's like a Pokemon Coliseum and XD thing. Every battle is like a double battle. Except for this one. This is one of those games you realize was made for kids and it's very disturbing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that it's one of those takes where it's like, did you know that thing for kids was actually super dark? And then it's like, you know, someone is sad or like someone is experimenting on the Pokemon. It's probably fine. No, you're fine. I don't know why I've decided to clown on you, but you're fine. It does have Gale of Darkness in the name. I feel like people said that about Pokemon Coliseum as well. It is definitely a different vibe than like the main Pokemon games. Where like, I mean, so far this one hasn't really been much because we haven't seen much of it, but like Pokemon Coliseum just takes place like in the desert and it's just like desert people. There's like some weird stuff going on in that game. I guess that is edgy by Pokemon standards. I don't know, new Pokemon games are weird. I don't know. Old Pokemon is like Team Rocket's up to no good, and then the new one is just like the villain is a CEO who wants to destroy the world using this one evil Pokemon. And he's got some scheme to like fucking blow up the planet. Because of his dark backstory, and it's just like, oh. Our pride as scientists are on the line. 20 years ago, I was thinking of like the guy from Pokemon X and Y, which was also like 10 years ago at this point. But the guy from Pokemon X and Y was like, he was like, I will control the Pokemon of death and purify the world of humans or some shit. It was just like, what? Wasn't paying much attention. I gotta figure out where to go now. His goal in Sword and Shield is just infinite energy. Sword Shield guy isn't trying to blow up the world. I thought that, like, Gen 3 was like Team Magma wanted to create an island out of magma to be evil on or some shit, right? Someone told me that once. They want to get rid of the ocean. Okay. The parts shop is next to Emily's house. I maintain that the vibe is off in the newer Pokemon games. Something's not right. Glad Pinecone is okay. The rivals are too nice. That's definitely, everyone complains about that, and they're right. Legends, is it gonna be about pizza? Yeah, I don't know, they gotta take the rivals in more of like an Eric Sparrow direction. Eric Sparrow is the ultimate rival in like all of video games. I don't know how Neversoft did that, and then they could never follow it up. You've messed up the happening look of Zook. Goon. I have no idea what that is. It has a lightning bolt on it, so... Yeah, like a Pokemon monk shows up and Zook is just like, shut up, dork. My playing is... There's Mystery Man Ardos is just gonna stomp him while I watch. Yeah, I don't get to play this one. Can I just bring this guy with me? Can we just have him do this? Like, not... I'm not even talking about the Pokemon. I'm talking about Mystery Man Ardos. Just bring him along and have his Alakazam crush everything. Yes. Wait, what's my second Pokemon? Also, I like the framed Pikachu on the wall over there. What's that one? That's a... Oh, it's that guy. It's that guy. And then that's another Pikachu. Ludicolo, sure. Did he? I don't remember. It's been kind of a while since we played Pokemon Coliseum. I actually don't remember much about the game anymore, other than that it went on for way too long, and yet was also pretty short at the same time. Like, I think the game was like under 20 hours, but it was the longest. I have a Lotad? No, that's his Lotad. He's got the low optimization tool-assisted demonstration. Shadow Blitz. Neither of these are even... Oh, it's because he's a Shadow Pokemon, so he just... Yeah. He can just only do these. I'm definitely gonna have to pull up like a type chart and then just like Google every Pokemon once we get a bit more into this. Did I even take damage in that? No, I didn't. Just keep going. Kind of had this issue in the first game too, I remember that, where I never had any idea where to go once I got into a town or something. Probably my fault for not paying attention. Alright, I still have no idea where I'm going. Maybe in here? His grandson Pear. The rotating bridges. Fine. Five items that are the keys to Eevee's evolution. Giving me one of the 5 items. Alright, what are we... Shit, I feel like... what's the play here? What's the play here? These are all good, I think. Vaporeon's probably shit. But I feel like the other 4 seem pretty good. Like, these 2 just passes on status problems. Just absolutely no status ailments. And then this one is crazy for bacon. And then this one is fire, which, like, powers up if hit by fire. The problem is, I feel like, what dumbass is gonna hit a Flareon with a fire move? Like, that's obviously not gonna be very effective. So I'm not even sure that we'll really get these opportunities that much. But then, like, it'll burn enemies maybe, and you'll get to, like, put burn on people and then get that damage. That's pretty good. But then this is, like, you can stun people with the electricity, but that's, like, RNG and shitty. This probably sucks. This probably sucks. I don't have a 4-sided coin. I could flip 2 coins. Emo says that all choices are right, so I'm gonna go with my gut, which is telling me that the play is Flareon. The play is like Flareon if you're a moron, or Sunshard if you're smart, but I'm a moron. So we're gonna go Flareon. Everything but Flareon is right. Well, I just clicked it. No. Espeon. Oh, now it's just doing it. Well, is this a bad idea? I don't know. This is like my entire game. Like, what if I find out 15 hours from now that I picked the wrong one? This is the speedrun idea. We're going with it. We're going with it. Shut up, Nate. We're not going there. Mono Fire is a rough typing and Flareon's stats are bad. Oh. See, I felt like Flareon would be like the meathead, I press attack button, I win type Pokemon. Because fire hurts when you touch it. That's sort of my impression. Well, like, I'm making that up. I play second in the Krabby Club. Yeah, like, fire's hot, so you expect it to be strong. Yeah, big attack stat. Oh, big attack stat, but doesn't actually use it? Is that the problem? Because, like, you need special attack. No special, but it's all special moves. Okay. Well, We went Psychic then. Psychic is like... Isn't Psychic like Turbo OP in Gen 1? I think there's something weird about it where it's like weak to Ghost, but there's like one Ghost in the game and none of the trainers have it, so it doesn't matter. Something weird. I'm kind of making that up, but there's like something. Oh, is that it? Everyone's got the framed Pikachu picture. It's like in North Korea where everyone's got to have the what's his face picture on the wall. Everyone here's got to have a picture of Pikachu. Anyway, we went with... did I have Umbreon in the first game? Umbreon feels like bait to me. I feel like Umbreon has to suck ass. I have a very low opinion of dark types. Gene part. A rare item. How's your director, Professor Crane, doing? And it's all in caps. Umbreon is used as a toxic stall. Oh. So like you poison and then you just sit there. Maybe I had to get the machine part and now I'm bringing it back. I feel like that's what I was doing. I think that's the idea. This guy's got an Oddish. I've decided to give up my life on the sea for life on dry land so I can raise this Oddish. Life goals. Personally, I would leave it as an Oddish. Vileplume is kind of lame. Blossom is also kind of lame. The Blossom is a good person. But Blossom the Pokemon is kind of lame. Getting bombarded by Crane memos here. He's just shoving all this paper onto me like, here, take this, read this, read this, read this. Here, have a fifth one. No, please. I'm not gonna read that. Basic information about Shadow Pokemon? Okay, fine, I'll read it then. It's not in here. Shadow Pokemon are victims of criminals. We should steal them. The snag system developed by Cypher. It's unforgivable to steal Pokemon, but we're gonna do that anyway. We must immediately develop a system that snags only Shadow Pokemon. Okay. Ordinary people can't tell. There's the aura system. Headset device. The Aura Reader's development made it possible to create a workable new snag machine. We realized we could integrate the Aura Reader with the original machine. Can be made to sound a warning. I feel like people would just, like, jailbreak their snag machines. It's really best that we not make snag machines at all. First process called purification. The best known method was to have the shadow Pokemon spend time with a trainer, but it required shadow Pokemon to be with the trainer, so it's too much work. Purify chamber. None of this is useful information to me. I can't believe I was tricked into reading all this crap. Is a radical new concept. A new approach. I feel like if you can do that battle simulation, you could put the shadow Pokemon into the simulation and have them like hang out with a simulated AI trainer. That would be how it works. And yeah, Hyrapuken, it is finally Pokemon. There's no more running from it. I have to play Pokemon. It was really tempting, because this is actually a draw. I could be playing Chicken Little right now. Disney's Chicken Little. I had to force myself to pick Pokemon. In the village, there is a relic stone, which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon. I think did we go here in the first game? It's not so much that, see, it's actually the opposite. My thought process is the opposite of that. It's not that I'm concerned about having too many licensed games in a row. It's that I'm concerned about having too many RPGs in a row later down the line. The concentration of RPG and GameCube thing is dangerously high. So if I put this game off, that's just putting it even closer with like Skies of Arcadia or something, whereas now we'll have Chicken Little, potentially, to buffer between the two of them. I can endure a lot of bad licensed games in a row without burning out. Licensed games or whatever. Yeah, there's still like 3 or 4 RPG things left. There's probably like, not counting TTYD, there's probably like 4 or 5 games left that are over 20 hours long. Most challenging game in terms of not burning out. I mean, there have been a couple times where it's just like, I mean, we just had one with Gacha Force, even though it only took 4 days, where I was just like, I don't want to stream, because I know that when I stream, I have to play Gacha Force, and I don't want to. There have been a couple games that have had that vibe to me, where I've ended up taking a bunch of days off because I didn't want to play them. Simpsons Road Rage, I just tolerated. I played through that. It took a long time, but I got through it. What did this guy just tell me? So I'm looking for that guy. It's Chikorita? No, it's Combuskin. Bella. Name just looks like blah. Are you perhaps Tapster? You are Tapster. Yeah, I mean, Falsebound Kingdom, we did this to Beautiful Joe as well, where we just kind of backlogged those and just chose to not think about them for a little while. Definitely, like, those were problem games. The hardest game in terms of, like, hardest to beat for me might unironically have been Baten Kaitos Origins. I feel like normal people would consider F-Zero GX to be much harder than that, but, like, no. Baten Kaitos Origins was an extreme struggle for me. Not because I hated the game, just because it was nuts. The Relic Forest. Yeah, the Hollow Bird. That final boss, just like, man. The fight against Gale as well were both just like insanity. All three of those fights were insane. Yeah, I didn't even do Wiseman, just gave up on that. How am I supposed to get over there? Also not even really sure where the forest entrance is. Yeah, the first game I do feel like we were playing for a really, really long time. I think I might have handled Origins in fewer streams overall. Nice, nice. Pokeball as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am the teacher lady. Which move should I teach? Seismic Toss. Damage identical to the user's level. I mean, that's gonna be really bad right now, because I'm low level. I mean, damage equal to the user's level is not very impressive. I feel, well... I feel like top tier, like, Pokemon with a ton of HP probably have, like, 200 HP in that range. Oh, does that not... It's a fighting type move. Does that not, like... Does that not respect resistances or something? Or it's just no matter what, it's always gonna do. Neighboring apartments somehow lit their deck on fire at 4 AM? Holy shit. Thanks for the chest. Wait a minute, isn't that... Can we use held items in this game? Hold the fuck up. Pokemon... You... Item. Give. Chesto. Where is it? Is that not a thing? Is that not a thing I can... Yeah, here it is. Awakens Pokemon in battle. My Pokemon will always be woke. How the hell am I supposed to get that chest that's down there? Like, there's no way to get onto these... How... What? The relic is through this cave. Don't give up. I don't know if that's not like leftovers or whatever. Something like leftovers just stays equipped forever, right? Wait a minute. My Pokemon is already immune to status effects. Because I picked the one that says passes on status effects. So the Chesto Berry's not even doing anything. Oh, it hasn't evolved yet. Fair enough. Fight the Numel. Oh yeah. I mean, maybe I can evolve him already. Should I do that? I feel like an evolved Pokemon might get more stats on level. Like, isn't that the whole point of, like, BST or whatever? Or, like, EVs or IVs or something? Or, like, you want a good Pokemon because then when it levels up, it gets more stats per level. So then it just, like, is better over time. So you want your stuff to evolve as early as possible, maybe. It entered reverse mode. Yeah, I got a stone to evolve it. I don't think friendship is a thing in this game. In this region, all caps region, friendship does not exist. Stats will be adjusted on evolution? Okay. Is that true, or are you just pulling one of those, like, rule number 4s on me? It's like, well, that's how it works in Gen 5, which is the first one I played. And then someone else chimes in with, no, they changed that in Gen 4. And then someone else goes, no, they didn't change that in Gen 4. It was like that back in Gen 2. And I said, no, it wasn't. So I'm sitting here playing Pokemon XD, like, please send help. I know this is a big problem Pi has in his Pokemon streams. Okay, so it should adjust it. Well, maybe I have to use the item, you know? Like, I haven't used the item or anything, it's just sitting in my bag. Might miss out on moves. So should I do a friendship grind? Should I just like run back and forth? I'm gonna use the item. Let's evolve into... Oh. Okay, well, not up to me. Got my Gamecube mic plugged in. It heard me. It's kind of fun how the Pokemon noises in this game are like the Game Boy noises. slug my balls. I mean, I already have Bite, so I don't think we have to worry about that PQ. There's Bite right there. I've been chomping this entire game so far. I like that 0.2% chance of flinch. It's good. Pokemon has a closed heart. It's good to keep it with you. That's what I'm doing. He's the legendary trainer. Only one guy has ever beaten him. He's the fun old man. He's gonna send out like a level 9. Oh no. Bite, horsey. There's some kind of weird meme with the Psychic type, right? Where it's like, Psychic is super effective against itself, or like not very effective against itself, something like that. Or that's, no, that's Dragon. Psychic resists Psychic. Alright, you're getting chomped. Dragon and Ghost are super effective to self. Okay. I feel like Teddy Ursa is extremely dead. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. Gonna have to back out to heal or something after this. Wow, the one shot on Abra. You suck, Abra. Okay. The scents for giving cologne massages to Pokemon. I'm told a scented cologne massage helps ease open the hearts of Pokemon. Rub down your Pokemon gently. Pokemon rubbing down minigame removed from international release. Yeah, is that gonna be like... It's gonna be like the thing they did in the 3DS games where you like have to, you like scratch the Pokemon on the touchscreen? There's no way. Would that ease open your heart, Nate Nom? The Michael Jordan cologne. I feel like smelling like Michael Jordan is just smelling sweaty. You do go here in game 1. Yeah. myth trainer. It's crazy that this Pokemon's been with him since the very start and it's only level 12. This guy must have done like 3 fights in his entire life. And we've been present for 2 of them now. His Pikachu leveled down in those 5 years. I guess that's what happens when you don't use it. Yeah, that's fair enough, PQ. It's weird to hear the Game Boy noise coming out of the Pikachu, though, when you expect the, you know, the proper Pikachu says its own name type sound. Oh, did they just straight up tell me to... I can't continue the plot unless I go do that. I think I'm gonna have to go beat up his friends until my Teddy Ursa becomes, like, less cursed. Can I see how far we're at? Like, we're not even that close to being done with him. Man. Is that a more recent thing in the games? I know that, like, that's like an anime invention, the Pokemon all saying their own names, and that, like... But, like, Pikachu... Like, it hasn't really stuck for the others, or, like, yeah, in the anime they'll do it. But it's like, it's stuck for Pikachu, or, like, that's the canon Pikachu noise, to me at least. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I kind of don't want to do this right now. I'm gonna have to go, like, grind battles with the Teddy Ursa, because I'm too cheap to use the cologne massage on it or whatever. Oops. What is that, actually? Cologne case. I don't even have any, so I can't do that. Yeah. You know... I'm just gonna stop here. I don't feel like playing more of this today. I'm just gonna stop playing this here for now. I don't know what's gonna happen. Either tomorrow or Saturday, I'm gonna be starting doing daily lad Gaiden runs on stream, so then we'll be doing a Gaiden run, and then we'll be doing this after. It's probably going to be Pokemon all the way to GDQ, dude, because you're not going to play that much of this per day. I don't know how long this game is. I think you said it was longer than Coliseum, right? Coliseum was like in the 15 to 20 hour range. If you play like an hour and a half of this a day, that would be 15, or that'd be like 10 days for, I don't know, 15 hours. That'd be like 20 days for 30 hours. So yeah, this might be like almost the entire month of June. This might be the entire month of June we're looking at. Oof. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen if we're gonna, like, maybe I'll just play 3 hours of this tomorrow or something. But I'm gonna head out. So, thank you all for watching. Please look forward to a lot of clueless and bad Pokemon gameplay, I think. Yo, really? Holy shit. I did not expect that. Is that true? Wow. Anyway. See y'all later, I guess.